let's move on to the CMS I talked about. And actually, the CMS is a very, very interesting feature of Wix. It actually allows you to manage collections. Collections are like a database, and to create collections, we actually go to the CMS, which stands for Content Management System, and we can click on Create Collection. We can create a collection from scratch, from zero, or import an Excel file, or create using AI. Let's create with AI. So what do we want to have there? We want, just as an example, branches. Here we actually need to describe what we want to have in this collection. So we'll write, I need a collection for my business branches, including address, city, zip, image, and opening hour, such as. Next. Okay, so these are the fields indeed. Ask it to also generate some content for us, whatever it wants, and create a collection. And it will actually create a collection for us according to what we requested. An address in a certain city, zip code, some image of the branch, and opening hours. We actually have a collection called branches, which are branches. And we essentially have a kind of table in the database. We can, of course, view it as a table. We can view it as a list. We can view it as a gallery. And of course, we can also edit it. Let's click, so I will reach a very, very convenient editing mode. I can, of course, update the image. Okay, it placed some random images. Let's change the image. When I change an image, let's go to Wix and choose some business images. Let's take a moment to delve deeply into this subject, exploring its various facets and understanding the numerous implications it holds. By examining each aspect thoroughly, we can gain a comprehensive insight into the topic and appreciate its significance in a broader context. Yes, we're just demonstrating, so not everything will be perfect here. Let's take this one. And this will actually be the image. Save. You can also edit the second one. Okay, and so on. So now I have a collection of branches, and I want to apply it to the site. So what we need to do is very, very simple. We return to the site. Let's choose a page. For example, the custom guitar, even though it's not related, but just to understand the concept. And we want to add a section here below this thing. Okay, let's go here. To the plus CMS, you might not see all these options. Just open the option and add a data set. Okay, once we've selected a data set, we'll choose our collection branches and create. Yes, we see that we have actually added a data set to the page. All we need to do now is actually add some data element. Once we've done that, we can actually connect it to the CMS. Okay. We'll select the branches data set. And now we can actually connect the components. So we have the branch image. There's a marker. We've marked the image. We need to tell it that it's actually connected to the image. And then we can see the branch images. Okay. We can choose the text and tell it to connect to, for example, to the city. We don't need a button, so we'll remove it. Of course, it will be removed from all. We can copy. The text and tell it to connect to the address, for example. You see, meanwhile, the images have been updated. And this is essentially how to add fields. Let's copy this again. For opening hours. We'll connect it from here to opening hour. And we have a list of branches. Let's change the background. And we have this stores, branches, strategically located in various areas.